Are we going?
Yeah.
Great.
Ahlan wa sahlan bikum, and welcome back to my kitchen in Sahtein. Today I'm showing you something very simple and very impactful and beautiful in its simplicity. Lib Koosa is squash sauteed down until it's very, very, very soft with a nice bunch of minced garlic and turmeric. It's incredibly healthy, so luxurious tasting. It's nice to spread on bread or have by itself. It's a really easy thing to make as a side dish. Lib Koosa is one of those things that I guess if you're not familiar with Arabic food, you might not think to make. You don't need any fancy ingredients to do it, and people just go crazy over it. Usually Lib Koosa is made using the cores of squash that we hoard for stuffing. I like to just do it with regular squash all the time because it's easy and it's delicious. So to start, I'm gonna cut up some nice yellow squash. I'm gonna cut this squash into very, very small pieces just for ease of cooking faster. You can cut up your squash in any way that you would like to. There's really no particular way to do this, especially because it's all gonna cook down and become really, really soft. You could even just do this in little half moons if you wanted to. It's just gonna take longer to cook them down. Just gonna turn on our heat to a nice medium heat and let our pan heat up. I'm using cast iron. Now that the pan is hot, I'm gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil and directly put our squash in. We're gonna give it a nice healthy pinch of salt to help draw the liquid out of the squash. And then just get it all coated with the oil and the salt. You can do this without covering them, but just to help the process a bit, I'm going to cover the squash so that they can steam a little bit and help them break down, and then I'll take the cover off. And let's go deal with the other components. One of the things about Lib Koosa that I just love so much is it uses a good deal of garlic. I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little baby. Just gonna cut it up into slightly smaller pieces just to make our lives a little bit easier. To help the garlic break down, we're going to add a pinch of salt and just a little bit of olive oil. That's all. And then we're just gonna mash it all together and make what my friends have called heaven sauce. I agree. You may notice that I don't have the marble pestle anymore. That is because it broke in half. We're using a wooden one for now. Every once in a while, I'm checking in on the squash. I'm opening and stirring it a little bit. Once it becomes a little more tender, then I can take the top off. Came together really quickly. You know what? I think I want more garlic. I crushed all of that garlic and then I decided that I want a little more. So we're gonna put another clove in there. Oh, I love crushing things. A nice little paste. Once you've mashed your garlic, it's really just a matter of caring for your squash. I'm gonna take the top off and continue to cook the squash with the top off so that it can begin to brown. Some people like to make Lib Koosa with onions as well, so they'll put onions in first, cook those down really soft, and then put the squash, but I like my Lib Koosa to be very, very squash heavy. So we're just gonna give it time now to become more of a mush. The squash has been on the stove cooking for about 15-20 minutes. Because I cut it in such small pieces, it's already super, super soft and broken down. So it's the perfect time to add the rest of our things. A little spoonful of turmeric. I'm actually gonna switch now to a spatula so that I can really get in there with it. I wait until the squash is mostly cooked to add these things, just because it's easier to integrate. It means nothing's gonna burn. And then we add our garlic. Yum. We'll just integrate that. Palestinian kitchen secrets. I've made this so many times for my friends and they've just been like, what is that? At the very end, I'm gonna add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Let's plate it up. Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. Wow. Okay. It's so good. I love this stuff. So you could take this by itself, mix it with some yogurt, And then you have a fantastic party dip, or you can just spread it on toast or put it in your rice and mix it up and have a really tasty garlicky rice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make this. It's too simple to not. Let me know if you enjoy this type of really simple recipe, and if there's anything that you would be interested in learning or me talking about. I am taking your suggestions to heart and I love them. If you want to see more of what I'm doing and you enjoy this kind of content, please leave a comment and let me know what you think. Give me a subscribe, give me a like if you want to give me a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Alf Sahtein. Talk to you later.